Right, August wardrobe. What are we going to wear? Shopping our closet. And it's not an easy month, is it? Because some of you are in a heat wave. In the UK, we're in quite cold, low pressure weather. And during August in the UK, it's going to change. So this is going to be kind of closed for August for all weathers apart from snow. I'm going to start off with what did I wear in July? So it's like I'm going to eliminate those items. And there is a bit of a theme. If we look at what I wore in July, it's this collection here. They're warm, but they're bright. This is what I tended to wear in outfits. So automatically, without thinking, I was tending to wear bright colours with some warmth, some thick jackets, but bright. And that's how the outfits kind of went together. So for instance, my pink jacket, which got some warmth to it, I used this with a short-sleeved blouse that had some colour on it. It was actually this blouse, white jeans, then accessorised with black because the ground was a bit mucky and yucky and I wanted to have black trainers on my feet, and added a black belt, black bag. So that was one way I used some colour in my wardrobe. The other way I used this pink jacket in the month was adding it to neutrals. So I added it as a pop of colour over the top of a ivory and black striped t-shirt, quite a loose t-shirt, and some black joggers. And so in that outfit with the black, the ivory and the pink jacket, I had a bag that was the same colour as the striped t-shirt. So I had an ivory black bag and added white trainers that time. Then another day I used that same base outfit and added my peach jacket over the top. So it created an entirely different look, and I was doing different things, seeing different people, but it was basically, it was the same. But I also wore this with a navy t-shirt and some white jeans as well. And then yesterday I wore this peach blouse with the peach jacket as well, and white jeans and white trainers. So this has obviously had quite a big airing this month. This jacket, and in the month I actually wanted to play with some baggy trousers that I had in my wardrobe. I had 2 pairs of baggy trousers in my wardrobe. They did not go into my July capsule, so I was just playing in the house for other videos and so on. And one look I came up with was some olive coloured baggy trousers and this jacket, because this has got olive in it. So it actually worked quite well with the baggy trousers, and then an ivory blouse underneath. And I was trying to find ways of wearing baggy trousers. So I'm actually going to put those into my August capsule. My linen jacket was quite handy, and I used this a few times by wearing it with the base outfit of the striped t-shirt with the black joggers. And I wore this jacket with that. So the jackets were all quite useful. Obviously this and the joggers have been useful as well, because they run the 3 jacket looks. But another way I wore this linen jacket was then over a colourful striped t-shirt, some white jeans and some white trainers as well. So I've shown you that I wore this, a wrap blouse that I also hadn't put into my capsule but did, and I wore white jeans, which I didn't put into my capsule as well because I didn't expect July to be as cold as it was. So I had to very early on put white jeans in. And I found this quite handily in my wardrobe. So I wore this as a wrap blouse, purpley necklace with it, and the white jeans. And then my sea salt dress that I bought this year also got an airing. So I wore that out to, just for a drink with my brother one evening, our pub garden. And it's sort of kind of bamboo-y type material. So it's warm but cool at the same time, so it's breathable but warm. So it's actually fine for our UK sort of a little bit miserable summer. Now that leaves me with a collection that I put into my July capsule that I didn't wear. I've got here other sleeveless blouses. There was no opportunity. I've got t-shirts. I've got linen tops, sleeveless summer dresses. I was so hopeful when I put the July capsule together. It didn't happen, did it? So for August, I obviously don't want to be wearing the same things again. So I want to transition these brights out that I chose to wear in July and see if I can replace them with some others. But clearly, my way of dressing in July and dealing with the colder weather was to wear warm, bright colours. And when I say warm, what I do mean is the material is keeping me warm. That was my solution. So for August, I'm going to go for a few things that are breathable, because the latter part of the month in the UK might be hot and the rest of you have got heat anyway. And I also want to deal with the fact we're cold in the beginning part of August as well. include the fact that I'm obviously gravitating towards brights, but also some neutrals as well. So the first item that's going to go in is this blouse I'm wearing. It's warm because it's bamboo, but it's also cool, so it's breathable. So when the weather gets warmer, I'll be able to wear it, say with linen trousers and with skirts and shorts. And while the weather's cool, I can wear it with white jeans. And I've got this in 2 versions. I've got the red version as well. It is a this year's purchase, and in the UK it's still available, so I'll link it down below for you. This top I didn't get a chance to wear, so I'm going to add that back in. And I also didn't get a chance to wear this one, so I'm adding that back in. And because I found this wrap top, in this sort of linen wrap top useful, I will add that back in. Then I want to talk about t-shirts, because it's occurred to me as I'm putting this together, the weather in the UK is not really thin, blousy weather. It's you want a bit of warmth around you, but something breathable. And I have now got a whole collection of cotton t-shirts, which will do for those of you in the heat as well. So in the last 2 capsule wardrobes, so June and July's, I had one of these in each of the capsules. But for August, I'm actually going to put both in, because they're cotton, they're breathable, they'll do for hot days and also the cooler days, because they're being slightly thick cotton. Perfect for, I use them in June, I use them in July, I think I'll use them both in August. And they're almost neutrals really with the colours. They are available this year from Sea Salt again. And when I bought these, they were 2 for a reduced price, but I'll link them down below. And in the States, I can link them for you as well. And it is a local store that's selling them, so you will get them with just US postage, not international postage. So love these. I have worn them so much, both of them, over the last couple of months, that I can only see them as being useful in August, because they're going to go with skirts and they're going to go with jeans as well, and joggers. So the other t-shirt I'm going to keep in is this one, because I clearly used this a lot in July. So I think it's the shape of it. It's the neutral colours. It's a slightly oversized shape of it. And I can't link it for you, but you might have something similar in your wardrobe, or I might be able to find something like it for you. But that will go in. And then the other 2 t-shirts, again new this year, are these 2 from Bowden, which are cotton boat neck, one in navy and one in white. And so again, breathable and cool when the weather's hotter. Yeah, so a t-shirt is an interest item. I've got a couple here from Estia that I have had quite a bit of use out of, and I'm going to put them both into August capsule. Love this one with the writing on it. It says, visual tension, and then this is just a lady, sort of a 1950s style outfit that she's wearing there. So there's those with some interest. I've also just got, I picked that up from Marks and Spencer's last year with Brooklyn Bridge on it. I used to love Brooklyn Bridge. What else? I've got one with a rainbow on. I've got International Women's Day at Sainsbury's. They were selling these. So I've got this. It's sort of lots of women, but it's got some colour in it. A linen blend, sort of a polo type shirt that I bought last year or the year before from Marks and Spencer. Now, learning from what I wore in July and gravitating towards colour, there's not that much here yet. So I want to add in this blouse that I've just bought this year, or this month actually. And I have been letting you know about it, so a few of you have been buying it, but I'll list it down again below. For the US and for the UK, it's available for both of you, and I believe also Canada as well. So this will go in. It's lovely and colourful, but not bright, subdued colours, so that will be exciting to wear. Then what else have I got in the way of colours? Now this is quite a modern cut, look, with those ruffle sleeves, but I bought this I bought it in 2019, and I bought it in Washington. It's from Loft. But those sleeves are still current. Either they went out of style and came back in again, or these sort of ruffle sleeves have been around for a long time. But anyway, it's a current shape. It's also got some colour in it. And it's the sort of material that once the weather hots up, I can wear this with linen trousers. I can wear it with a skirt. I can wear it now while it's cooler with white jeans or with some indigo jeans. So there's that. And as I said, it's colour. Funny what you learn about yourself, isn't it, when you go do this? Because when I put the outfits out and saw what I'd worn, I saw colour this end, and everything up this end wasn't colour. Right, there's a a blouse I bought last year from Vinted. It's colourful, but it's a subdued sort of blue colour. So there's that's going to go in. Then we've got a t-shirt that I wore quite a bit last year, and haven't brought it out this year because this is July and August t-shirt. This is sort of a big oversized poolside t-shirt. This is, but I tend to wear it with linen. I wear it with linen trousers, and I would wear it with linen shorts. I'd wear it with a skirt. I would wear it with white jeans as well. So again, it's bright. I do have a website where I put items that you are loving and buying from my videos and buying from my Instagram on a weekly basis. So I'm updating it. So you'll always see items that are currently in the shop. So whenever you're watching this video, if you look at my website, you'll find some up-to-date items, and my website's here. Just scan it with your phone. There you go. There's a website. Got some neutral blouses as well. I've got a navy short sleeve neutral blouse for when the weather warms up. And I have got an ivory one. I've got the beige linen blouse. And I wore that a lot in June when we had our heat wave. I was wearing that with shorts a lot and linen trousers, which I would do again in August when it gets hot. I've also got exactly the same blouse in white. And again, wear it with linen trousers or skirts or jeans. I like linen and denim goes well together as well. So, this is going to do for the cooler part of the month as well as the warmer part of the month. And then I've just found this broderie anglais blouse in ivory that I bought years and years and years and years ago because all of my clothes are quite old. Most of my clothes are old. I bought this from Marks & Spencer years ago. So Indigo, do they still have that range? Anyway, it's Indigo. That was their casual range, wasn't it? Sort of their jeansy range. I don't know that they call it Indigo anymore. Then I have recently bought a tank top, and I've been on the hunt for a tank top for a while that I know they're going to be big really on trend. I don't want anything that's going to be gaping under the arms, but I also don't want them tight. And I have tried so many on. I've ordered them, I've tried them, I've sent them back. I haven't even shown you try-ons because they've been awful. They've been so tight. And, ribbed, tight across the tummy, tight across the chest, or really baggy under the arms. The best one I've found so far has been this one from Amazon, and it's in a variety of colours. Now, one lady did buy this from my suggestion. She was bigger than me, and she found the armholes too big. I haven't really. If I bend over to actually sort of demonstrate, yes, they're going to gape a little bit, but this is the best armhole I've found so far. It's not tight. It's a sort of a linen-y blend material, and it's got a neck that's not right up here, so it's not unflattering. The neckline is a bit lower, and it's quite a flattering looking neckline. So there's that. And then I think it's always good to have a plain white blouse in a short sleeveless white or ivory blouse. In my case, ivory. And every month I tend to put one of these in the summer. I've got a variety of them. So this is just one option. Your sleeveless ivory blouse would be good. Then there's a couple of black tops that aren't plain. They're elevated basics. It will give me a good opportunity to wear those with, say, white jeans with linen as well. They'll go with linen trousers. They'll go with a black skirt. They'll go with actually pattern skirts that's got some black into. So the two I'm thinking of are these two that I had in a recent video on Estia. So this one has got some ruffle sleeves. It's a black t-shirt, and this is an elevated basic black top that's got a buckle at the neckline and some asymmetrical detail as well. So there's those. I'm also going to have plain white t-shirts, plain black, plain grey, plain navy t-shirts as well in, so your normal box standard t-shirt, because that's a nice neutral. And you're going to have, my point here is that you're going to have these in your wardrobe, so just grab them out. You don't need to see all of mine. They're just, it's just, there's neutral, plain, no design on them, neutral coloured t-shirts. And before we go any further, I do want to point out that I know some of you are watching me on a TV. To subscribe, and I'd love you to subscribe because I want to get to that silver play button. So if you're just watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe because it will help me get to that silver play button. QR code. If you're on the TV, just scan the QR code. I'll come up on your phone and you can just subscribe. Looking at this end where there's clothes I haven't worn, we've got dresses and skirts I just didn't get around to wearing. The weather just wasn't appropriate. So I'm going to pull those back out again because I'd like to get a chance to wear them. So these two summer dresses will go back in because maybe I'll get to wear them. This one will go back in, even though I wore it, because one, because it's new and you like to wear new things, don't you? And two, because it's a breathable bamboo-y cotton material that will do for both when it's hot and when it's cold. Plus, I can actually put a jacket over the top of it. Then there are other dresses. You know, for July, I pulled out some other dress options on the basis I might need them. Well, if I thought I might need them in July, let's say I might need them in August, because obviously the same thinking, really. So there's these dresses I didn't get a chance to wear. A shirt dress. I put this in the case I went somewhere smart, which is just a navy spotted dress, and I put in the leopard print red dress I bought last year and loved. I want to add in 2 more dresses, actually, because if it does get warm and I can wear dresses, I might end up wearing more of them to make up for the fact I didn't wear them in July. You know, I might have a real dress urge. I mean, I did in June. I wore dresses a lot in June. So, a couple of green ones. This one has got long sleeves, but I thought that I can push the sleeves up, and there's sort of material that in that half and half weather that we might get between the hot weather and the cold weather, this would work. And then there's this dress that I bought this year, or this month actually, from Hobbs, that, again, I'll list it for you, US and UK, while it's still available. I got it in the sale. It's in the sale, and it's a sort of material that will do for air conditioning, and it will do for cooler summer days, so my cool summer evening, or the sort of weather we're having now, and you want to have, I'm talking about UK, you know what I mean, this cooler, wetter, cloudier, duller weather. It will do for then, because it's not a lightweight summer dress. It's got a little bit of elastane-y stretch to it as well, so there's a touch of warmth. Skirts I didn't wear in July can go back in, a black one, a green one, and a red one. Trousers are white jeans, black joggers. I could put blue joggers in. I'm going to put some beige linen trousers in, some white linen trousers in. I'm also going to add shorts as well. So I've got linen shorts in beige, linen shorts in white. I've got some teal shorts that I bought this year that I wore so much in June. And I would have carried on wearing in July. But obviously, I don't need to tell you. You know very well why I didn't wear them in July. These teal ones. But they are fantastic. This gives you the really coastal vibe. They're still available as well. So I'm going to list them for you for lots of countries down below. And they wash well. They are modern style. Love the colour. But then I loved them so much that I bought another pair. So I bought another pair. These in this lovely pink. But as you can see, I still got the label on because look at the weather, you know. But if we get a hot August, oh boy, these will come out as well as the teal coloured ones. And they are true to size. You know, I'm a size 8 and I bought a size 8 and they fit me perfectly. And as I mentioned, white and beige shorts, linen. Yeah, love them too. Right, and then I did briefly mention that in July I tried some baggy trouser looks for Instagram. And so I pulled out those 2 trousers because I want to give those a go and, you know, wear them more, style them actually, and wear them out doing bits and pieces. So, some in khaki and some in ivory. I've had them both a couple of years and they fit me really well. They fit around the waist. They fit lengthwise. I just felt they were a little bit outside my comfort zone before. But now, this year, having tried them, I actually really do like them. So, it's funny how you change your style. And I did get an awful lot of compliments when I was wearing them on Instagram. I do need jackets because we do need jackets, air conditioning or this UK weather. So what jacket is going to go with this lot? Now, I could clearly stick to my peachy jackets and my pink jackets, but I want to change. I just feel like I've worn them a lot over the last couple of months. I want a change. So I am going to go for, knowing that I need, I wore bright jackets quite a bit, colourful jackets. I have found in my wardrobe this one, which is from Amazon, and I bought it a couple of years ago and haven't really worn it. I don't know why I haven't worn it. Maybe because I feel it's a bit too bright for my colouring. I'm not really sure. But I do want to get it out and try it. And I will go with quite a few things in this wardrobe. And especially, as I said, that I have been drawn to bright. So I don't think this is when the weather's cooler in the UK, cooler, like it is now in July. But when it starts to warm up a bit and the sun's out, this is going to go well with white jeans, but it will also go well with linen. It'll go with the joggers too. And tops-wise, what I was thinking, it's clearly going to go with my neutrals. But let's have a look at, some of the tops I've chosen. So there, that will go. It will go with that. It would go with, we'll go with this. That will look quite good. Then I had the ivory blouse. It's clearly going to go with that as well. Then I need a neutral, obviously, because this is clearly not going to go with this. So my linen jacket, again, really needs to come back out again in August. Now, this is going to go with, my T-shirts here. It will go with this sort of bamboo top. It will go with the top I'm wearing at the moment. It will go with this one. That looks really nice together. Yeah. So I think those two jackets actually alone, without a third jacket, pretty well does it. But I do want to add another one in. I'm going to add in this navy bomber jacket because this may well be useful with neutrals and with jeans and also with linen trousers as well and cargo trousers. And it will go with this, for instance. So there's that. But also, one of the reasons I do this with my capsule wardrobe, or not so much capsule, it's a large wardrobe, but I change my clothes over each month. It's because, one, it gives me the opportunity to wear my wardrobe that I have in the house and have variety, mix and match my clothes in different ways, because each month it's a different mix of clothes going into the collection. But also it's an opportunity to say, well, actually, I haven't worn this. It's been I've picked it out for the last 3 months, but I still haven't had the chance to wear it. Why? And then maybe just put it up on Vinted. So I do sell quite a lot of clothes on Vinted. My Vinted number is here. It's Annie Raz 489, I think it is. And so do have a look through my Vinted because, there's bits and pieces being sold as I decide I actually really don't need it in my wardrobe. It doesn't go with my clothes or my lifestyle. So there's that. But yeah, let's see how we wear this in August.